In Brazil, eu would say é totalmente diferente.
That's the same. É totalmente diferente.
Não, é it's the same. It's totalmente diferente.
Hello.
I think so.
Yeah.
When you say the si, cresci, nasci, cresci,
Cresci,
yeah, I would say si and she's like she.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Also the R's and the L's. We say r and we read the L's and they usually skip. The L's especially. There's definitely many differences. So usually like in European Portuguese it's just like monotone. There's not a lot of change going on except for specific accents. And in Brazil, they do also have a lot of accents, right? So, but it's more like
Yeah,
all
and
kinds of
some people, I heard a lot that when we're speaking, it sounds like we're singing.
for foreigners, yeah.
A lot of things like in
Yeah.
the vocal, so it makes it sound like pão, mamãe.
Yeah.
And I think it's
So, mãe,
yeah, it's
pão,
more strong
cão.
for us. Yeah.
People say usually like Brazilian Portuguese sounds beautiful, like a song. And they're like, okay, how does Portuguese from Portugal sound? And people say it sounds like a Russian, like a drunk Russian person. And it's just like, you know.
Maybe that's why a lot of people say that my English sounds Russian. Not even kidding. Do you like the bro that I made earlier? Right now, like in this stream, I had people that say to me that my English sounds Russian, and it doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. How does it sound Russian? Ow. Ow. How? Anyways.
No, I take a step back and I try to listen from a person who doesn't know Portuguese, and I was like, kind of makes sense, okay, but
I would
like,
say more like Russian.
but at
or
the same
German.
time, if you really like get to know it more, it's actually very elegant. I feel like, and I feel like Brazilian Portuguese is more like fun,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
dynamic, and for us it's more like not calm and collected, more like elegant.
That's why Brazilian people are always making us. You know that guys that use like money. What? They use that things, just like read or something. And also they have like a hat and then they address it so formally. Yeah, that's how some Brazilian people see us. What? What?
So there's different vibes, right?
Yeah. I think also depends on the where you're from in Brazil.
Yeah, right.
Because some part of Brazil also, it sounds more like elegant than the other parts. Like some
Right.
parts just like,
Yeah.
slay, and it sounds like
Right.
like you're a teenager.
Yeah.
And then the other parts more like,
Yeah.
fancy and elegant.
I think maybe here too. Because I feel like, okay, Lisbon is more like elegant, but if I think about like, I would say Porto. Yeah, like the north part of Portugal.
In Brazil,
They are more like, woo.
cholesterol.
And in Portugal we say cholesterol.
What?
Yeah,
Can you say that again?
cholesterol.
Why you're eating
Cholesterol.
the
At least that's like how I think in Lisbon we would say cholesterol. We usually kind of speak a little bit faster.
cholesterol.
Cholesterol. It's like if you slow it down, it's like cholesterol.
Cholesterol.
But if you speak with the normal speed, it's
It's
Cholesterol.
like the C stuck in
Cholesterol.
all the letters at once.
Yeah.
Cholesterol.
It is a bit, yeah. But we do say the L at the end really well, and I notice you guys kind of skip the L a little bit. Cholesterol.
Cholesterol.
But it's definitely much more
Yeah, it's
well.
so funny. Cholesterol.
cholesterol.
So in Brazil, we would say excelente.
So we would say excelente.
Excelente?
Excelente. Excelente. I mean, it depends on the region in Portugal, but usually just excelente. We sometimes even kind of omit the first E, like excelente, if we want, but the X is very, XC is very,
I feel like the C, the C sounds like there's a H after.
Yeah.
Like she.
yeah.
And we just say C, excelente, and then you say she.
Yeah,
So
we
like-
read the whole thing like excelente.
Excelente.
And we shorten it out a little bit to when we are in a rush.
Excelente.
Excelente. Ah, excelente.
They sound so German and Russian at the same time.
That's
Excelente.
what they say, because like if they listen to me speak when I'm in Portugal, it really sounds Russian, I assume. So like we focus more of our strength, let's say, when we say the word in the X and the C, excelente. So that's kind of like the emphasis of the word. And the rest is just a drag, kind of like. But we focus a lot. When we have this kind of the X with the C, we usually focus a lot on those.
Yeah, so it's like the C, as I said before, it's like she, and for us, is the C can make a sound of S.
Yep.
So S for us and CH for them. Excelente.
Excelente.
In Brazil, we would say casas.
We would say casas. So
Casas.
casas. As you can see, usually when we have an S at the end, it kind of becomes a sh sound.
You're gonna say too much, it's so cute.
Yeah.
Casas. Casas.
But if it's singular, then it would be the same. Casa.
Casa.
Exactly the
It's
same.
just like the S-C thing is
Yeah,
very
it
different.
changes a little bit.
Yeah, I think I will understand if someone say like there's a lot of houses there. Like, how do you say?
casas.
Yeah, I think I would understand. In Brazil, it would say cidade.
We would say cidade.
Cidade.
Cidade. So at the end for us is like it becomes like a closed E, and for you guys you have the G, right?
Yeah, cidade.
Yeah, we say cidade.
But in some part of Brazil, we would say also cidade. I don't think people would say that actually. Cidade. I think my G is more strong than normal. You say cidade, but I would say like cidade.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if it's plural, cidades.
Cidades. Yeah. How would you say it?
Cidades.
Cidades. Yeah, it's similar then.
Yeah, and also we
Cidades.
say CH, like at the end, kind of the sound.
Yeah. I think it's because we don't really read the E as E. Usually, if you just say A, B, C, D, it will be cidade. But when we read it, we just say E, like cidade. And the D sound sometimes turns into G, I would say.
Right.
So cidade.
Right. So this seems like more like this like historical influence within the language. Like I think it changes a bit of that part. That's pretty cool.
In Brazil, we would say grampeador. Why is she laughing?
We would say agrafador. I don't know, this one, I'm sorry, like grampeador seems a bit like sketch, like a bit illegal. I don't know, like
grampear.
to grampear, like I don't know, like.
Grafiado, I don't know why, it reminds me of a bug.
Okay, I think we can agree on this one, both are weird.
Yeah, burfo, yeah.
Okay, oh my god.
Burfo.
They are really different. I don't really know how to explain like the Brazilian one, but agrafador for us, it just literally means the thing that does that action of the.
Yeah. Grampador, yeah. They sound so weird.
It sounds really weird, I'm so sorry.
I think the end part is the same. Door.
Yeah,
door.
we can agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last part is
Yeah,
the same,
only
so
the last
we have
part.
reached mutual agreement.
Yes.
In Portuguese from Portugal is like A-G-R-A-F-A-R.
Grampeador. If she say like, can you pass me the grampeador? Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
She says like, oh yeah, I want to grampear. I'll be like, am?
So in Brazil, we would say quadrinhos or gibi.
Well, you're not gonna like this one. Let me tell you that. We would say banda desenhada.
Wait.
Or gibi.
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 Well, you're not gonna like
I
this
think
one.
it's cute,
Say
chibi.
banda desenhada. Listen, it's straight to the point. I always say this.
Quadradinho means square. Gibi.
Banda desenhada.
Nope.
Chibi, I like
If I
chibi.
went to you like, oh, que tipo de banda desenhada é que gostas? What kind of banda desenhada do you like? She probably would be like, bands,
The draws?
draws.
Oh, actually, I think we say história em quadrinhos.
Ah, estou
Yeah,
bem
yeah, I just remember.
Okay.
História em quadrinhos.
That makes
That's
sense.
more. So in Brazil, we would say celular.
We say telemóvel. No, listen, I will defend this one. It means tele é móvel. You can take it anywhere. Boom. Honestly, straight to the point.
It's just funny because like tele, when they say tele, like telephony, I think of like the old ones, you know,
Okay, yeah.
like the big ones. So it's like you're taking that everywhere you go.
Which honestly would be really fun. To be honest, I would love to try.
If it was like cell móvel, it would make more sense to me. But how do you say it again?
Telemóvel.
I think of someone going around with this giant telephone.
I mean, they did do that for a few years, you know, but I guess they never changed the meaning. Maybe. But that's the original meaning. It means you can take it anywhere.
But I think I can understand that.
Yeah, I think this one is not the worst.
Telemóvel, yeah, you can. No,
Yeah.
it makes sense. So.
Yeah, and you guys say celular, right?
Celular. Kind of similar to English though.
Yeah,
I know.
right, like
Yeah,
cellular
cell,
phone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
celular.
makes sense. This one is a bit harder actually. I mean, once you go into specific words by themselves, sometimes we can have like, oh, wait, what? But
Yeah.
like I would say 80% is fine, but some specific words, they are very like distinct. I think those are harder.
I would understand because the word itself is self-explanatory. Like tele, you know, it's like telephone, and mobile is like you can take it everywhere. So I would understand. So in Brazil, we would say trem.
We say comboio.
Comboio.
Train seems to me more like the ones we have in Lisbon, o trem. We call them o trem, o número teleférico, trem, número blah blah blah.
Teleférico.
The cute little yellow ones, you know, that go around the city. I don't know if you've seen the photos, like.
I did.
Yeah, right. Like, so it makes sense to me. Trem, but like comboio.
Comboio.
Like,
It's so funny.
even the word itself looks like a train. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean?
Comboio.
Yeah, like I don't know, like.
It reminds me of a fish name. I don't know why. It's
really?
like I want to go eat comboio. But like,
Okay,
oh,
wait.
that sounds delicious. Comboio. It's like a
Never
fish
thought about
thing.
it that way, honestly. Good.
I didn't know how do you say train in Portugal.
Train,
Yeah.
train. Yeah, but it's not the same meaning as like that
Small one.
Train.
We use train for the big ones.
I see.
The small ones we would say teleférico.
Teleférico. Ah, we also say
Is it
teleférico in some.
teleférico? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we also use teleférico in some. Yeah, we also use those.
It was the first time I heard this word.
I already knew train.
In Brazil, we would say sorvete.
Okay, we say
Gelado.
Makes sense.
That's kind of like gelato,
Yeah.
so you can
Yeah.
understand.
I mean, it's cold.
I don't know why we say sorvete though, but like it's different for ice cream and popsicles. Sorvete and picolé.
Picolé. I heard picolé.
How do you say picolé?
We usually just say gelato for everything, honestly.
In Brazil, we would say banheiro.
We would say casa de banho.
Casa de banho.
Yeah.
It's so funny because casa means house and banho is like shower.
Bathroom, but not a room, house.
Yeah, it's a bath house. So when you say casa, I have to go to the casa de banho. I would think a house that's huge
Yeah.
and there's like a lot of bathrooms.
Like,
there.
no, or you open the door and it's just the bathtub.
Yeah, you
remember,
open
and a toilet.
the
just
toilet
sitting
there.
there.
Casa de banho.
At least you
So
got room.
Do you have a different name for like a restroom and bathroom?
No, it's pretty much the same, I think. Casa de banho. Yeah,
Because like
it's the
casa de
same.
banho.
No, we have. Wait. Wait. I know we have. It's like it's Casa de Baño, and I know that. No, maybe it's
Banho
not.
shower.
Maybe we
So
don't.
casa
Yeah.
de banho and there could be
No,
casa,
that makes sense.
casa de mijo. We just have banheiro. I would just
Banheiro.
use
That's straight to the point.
Yeah,
Simple.
banheiro. In Brazil, we'll say
Banheiro. We also say banheiro too. We also say banheiro. It's not everyone that uses that, but I already listen people here in Portugal, Portuguese people using banheiro. So, like, can I go to banheiro?
eu não tomei café da manhã ainda.
Okay. We would say, ainda não tomei o pequeno almoço.
What?
Pequeno almoço. Porque não é almoço.
That's so cute.
É pequeno.
That's so cute. It literally means little lunch.
Little lunch.
I didn't have a little lunch yet. It's so cute.
We may be tough people, but we like to say cute things, you know.
Pequeno almoço.
Pequeno almoço.
I'm gonna start saying that.
Thank you.
Ah, I forgot to
But
eat my
café da
pequeno
manhã makes a
almoço.
lot more sense. It's just like,
Yeah, it's morning coffee.
starter.
But like, the thing is, you never drink coffee. And I am a person that doesn't like coffee. So I imagine that Brazilian people don't like coffee too, because that's totally normal. And they call morning coffee. Like café da
Eu
manhã.
não tomei café da manhã.
Eu ainda não tomei o pequeno almoço.
It's the same,
Yeah.
but just the
Like the word
breakfast,
itself
yeah.
changes. Yeah.
In Brazil, eu will say é totalmente diferente.
Oh, that's the same. É totalmente diferente.
No, it's the same. It's totalmente different.
It's the same. It's literally the
I mean,
same.
the words are the same, but the way we pronounce it is different.
The
I would say.
difference
Yeah, it's
is
different.
Different is very different.
Yeah.
Different is different because it's different the way we pronounce it.
I
Does
feel
that
like
make
it's
sense?
more sharp.
Yeah.
Like different. And then for
Different.
us, more like diferente.
Yeah, it's like diferente.
Diferente.
And then we're like different.
Different.
Like
and
Brazilian
you
Portuguese.
say the E is like it ends in the T,
Yeah.
so it's more similar to English.
Yeah, in
That's
that
why English speakers can understand it better.
Yep.
But we do the thing differente with the G thing and the E when there's no G, so
Yeah.
differente.
Yeah, that's why if you start learning one, it's kind of hard to get to the other because it's actually very different how you finish the sentences even sometimes.
Diferente.
Different. So basically, at the end, she has the ch, and I have the
Diferente.
That's the biggest difference, I think. Yeah.
In Brazil, we would say parece legal.
We would say, oh, fish, parece fish. Okay, fish.
It sounds like fish, like
A fish.
So yeah, this is one of the ones that a lot of people have like a love and hate relationship with. Because for us, fish is F-I-X-E, so it only means something cool, interesting, cool. You know, it's a slang. It's like just cool. It's like very new teen kind of vibe. Fish. It's a very like slang word we use. But for real,
Morangos com açúcar.
foreigners who don't know the language, they're like, why are people saying that it sounds or looks like a fish? Because it's not a fish.
Yeah.
It's not like an actual fish. It's just cool. Yeah. So that's a misconception.
I like the word fish. It's
Yeah.
different. It's completely different.
But we have other kind of words we also use that maybe they are not familiar with, like porreiro.
Burreiro.
Yeah.
That sounds like a bad word.
I'm so sorry, but this has no bad meaning at all. It's just
Really?
like cool. Ah, porreiro.
I like it. I'm gonna say that in front of my father, and he's gonna be like, "Not in this house." And go like, "Dad, respect the Portugal language, okay?" Burreiro.
Exatamente, porreiro. Oh, fish.
I have
Porreiro.
a lot of ways to say cool.
We don't use porreiro.
Massa.
Nowadays, we don't use porreiro that much. We use fish more. Yeah.
So like if you just imagine you like
So we just gonna finish watching this video, and then I'm gonna do like the pause, to dinner and all that.
Portuguese
So-
listener, or if I say it, like if I say, oh, porreiro, fish, what would you think? Your first impression?
Okay, if you say fish, I would understand because a lot of people know fish because it's very different from Brazil. So we make fun of it sometimes, like
Yeah.
how it's different. Wow,
Yeah.
And porreiro, I would think you were mad at me or something.
Okay.
I
But that's
think
totally not the intention. It's
I
like,
know.
ah, porreiro, it's a good thing, Like, it's not a bad thing.
If it's like porreiro, like why does she looks happy but
Yeah.
she's mad at me? Like I'll get confused.
So that means I have to be careful when I talk. Okay, got it.
It's fine. A
Yeah.
lot of words that I didn't know.
Yeah, like at least I learned at least two. The grampeador was a very eye opener. Yeah, no, but that was it grampeador in this one? It was not.
Yeah, grampeador.
I had fun. Like I love this.
Nicole,
It
não,
was
mãe.
so much fun. Always to learn.
Tu vais destruir a minha capa. A minha. Estava no chão. Para lavar.
Tu sabes que ela pode entrar aqui.
Não, onde está aqui? Cadê a roupa que está ali? A roupa que eu tinha ali no meu quarto.
Com a roupa que tu tinhas no teu quarto.
Para lavar. Falta lá a capa.
Está lá embaixo.
Ah, pronto.
Porra, tanta coisa, não podias
Nada, Félix, nada. Félix, anda. Anda à rua, anda.
Anda! Que eles não teve na rua hoje.
Anda à rua, anda. Anda à rua, anda a dona, anda. Anda a dona pisar, vá. Anda a dona. Anda a dona doido. Anda a dona. Anda a dona que tu agora não desares a dona. Agora é que tu.
Não deixei nada. Põe. Nem comeces. Eu estou aqui na mesma. Estou farta de estar com ele hoje também.
Grampeador.
A grampeador.
And I think I know more how to speak like Portugal people, like different. I know how to stop.
Just sound
the words,
assertive.
yeah.
Like you have to be cool but assertive. You know,
Yeah.
like, oh.
The weird one, I would say, banda desenhada
Banda
was
desenhada.
very weird. So banda desenhada and grampeador has a special place in my head because it's just so funny. And casa de banho, I'd say. I mean, casa de banho, it's not that different, but like, I just in my mind
Yeah.
make me imagine a big house with bathroom. So because of that, I'd say.
I understand. So in my case, A lot of these words I already knew because, as I said, I'm very familiar with the Brazilian accent. So I knew and I love these words, especially the massa one is my favorite. But the one that I have personal beef with and I need to discuss with all the Brazilian communities, a grampeador. What does that mean? Anyhow, I love everything else. So today we compared the differences in some words and expressions.
And if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And we will see you soon.
Bye! Adeus!